Hi guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I don't know why I clap like that. Today I'm going to be talking about a story which I thought about telling you guys for a little while. As you know, I have an iron deficiency. So today I'm going to be telling you how I found out I had an iron deficiency. So comment down below if you want more videos like this. Give this big video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Also follow all my other social medias which will be down below, as well as my other YouTube channel, which check that out because I posted a very interesting video yesterday. So yeah, right into this video. So I found out I had an iron deficiency at 14. If you don't know what an iron deficiency is, it's basically when you do exercise like swimming and stuff, you need certain amount of blood cells, basically red blood cells. But if you don't have enough going through your body, it mainly happens to girls after they've had their period because you do use up a lot of red blood cells. Basically it means when you don't have enough and you start to feel tired and knackered and you feel heavy in your legs and you feel like you've got the energy but you don't. You feel like you could go further but you can't go any faster. It's a very annoying feeling. That's basically it in a short term of that. If you want to know more, Google it, because that will give you more of a thing about what it's about. I can only tell you what I know. Anyway, when I was 14, I was running. Like I said, I've been running since I was 12. And I was doing quite well. And then I think I came halfway through the season and I was doing the 1500 and I felt quite tired at the start. But I normally feel like that anyway. I'm just like, ugh, whatever. And I'd been in my period for about a year. I started when I was 13. I know that's very specific, sorry. Do not watch this video if you're younger viewers before I talk about period talk a lot. Anyway, I was doing a race at 1500. And to be honest, it was quite a hard race because it was like against kids. It was my first year in under 17s. And these are all people who were in second years. Like, it was just like awkward. Anyway, I was doing my race and I still had no energy. And then I got to the end and my mum went, "You were a minute outside your PB, like, what was wrong? What was going on?" And I started crying because I was so emotional. I was so far behind everyone and I was so stressed. I was like, what is going on? And I'm like, I had no energy. She's like, well, why didn't you have any energy? She was sort of moaning at me because I think we drove quite a long way as well. And it was just annoying for her. And I was like, I don't know why I don't have any energy. And we dismissed it. My mum just thought, oh, fine, next race. I went to training. I was with a different coach at this point. I was with Eileen or part. I forgot his name then. God. And at training, I was still tired. She went, "You're not running like yourself, are you?" I went, "I'm so tired all the time." She went, "Maybe you need to go to bed earlier." We tried that. I was like, okay, fine. If it will help me run better, I'll do it. I did that. Well, yeah, mostly. I did that and it helped for a little bit. And then we did my next race and Mum went, "Why don't you do an 800? Maybe you're just not feeling 15s." And I went, okay. Did the 15. Lasted a little bit longer. Same effect. She went, "What is going on with you? You don't want to do running anymore?" I went, "No, that's not it." She went, "Why aren't you trying then?" I went, "I am trying." I went, "But I feel so heavy on my legs all the time." She went, We changed my diet. Yeah, again, worked for a little bit, then went away. And then around April time, I fell asleep during class. It was a maths test. I'd finished it and I wasn't concentrating and I'd fallen asleep. And my teacher woke me up. I was like, "What? Have you finished the test?" And I was like, "Yeah." I always finish maths tests really quickly because I just don't care about them and I answer them so quickly. I'm just like, whatever. And I fell asleep. She told my mum. My mum got a bit like, "Well, why did you fall asleep?" I just went, "I was really tired." She went, "We were taking you to bed earlier though." And I went, "I know." And she went, "Well, why do you think that was?" I finished the test. I just put my head down. She went, "Well, it was maths." Then a couple of weeks passed, got worse. I fell asleep 3 times. Fell asleep in English. Wait, no, sorry, maths. Oh, is it my English messed up? I fell asleep in maths. God, my brain. I fell asleep in maths, physics, and chemistry. Yet again, my mum was like, okay, maybe you're just really tired that day, because they were all subjects I didn't like, so she just thought I was bored. Until about 4 weeks later, when I fell asleep in media. Now, I take media now. I love media. Like, I want to do something in media when I grow up. And that's when my mum got really worried. I was like, why did you fall asleep in media? I was like, I don't know. I was really interested in what she was saying. At that point, we were talking about making our own, like, movie trailer, basically. And I was really interested. And all of a sudden, Miss was talking. I was like that. And I literally just fell asleep. It was like I zoned out. And I was like, I don't know. It was like 1 minute I was awake and 1 minute I wasn't. And she was like... So that was the point when my mum went, okay, you're struggling in training, you're falling asleep in school, you've tried everything, I think we need to get a second opinion. So she got me prescribed to our local doctor, and then did a couple of blood tests. Did not like that. We had to do that for my dyslexia as well. Like, seriously, it's horrible. I hate blood tests. And then she did the blood test. We got it back around 2 weeks. I was getting worse. By now, I was falling asleep in practically every single class except for PE. And teachers were starting to think, like, my assistant, music for one, I think you need to get her tested. And my mum was like, yeah, we've got a test. We was waiting for the blood test. She went, yeah, because there's something's not right. She shouldn't be this tired. And everyone started to notice, like my friends noticed. Even during lunch, I was just like they're talking to me like, Bex, why are you being so rude? And I'm like, I'm not. I literally, you're talking to me, but I'm like so tired. It's like, even if I used to sleep when I get home, I'd sleep for like, my mum would be like, you've been asleep for 6 hours. Like, wake up. And I used to be like, I'm so tired. And she's like, you're just groggy. I'd wait a few minutes and then I'd be back asleep. Like, it was just constant. I was always tired. We got the blood results back. I mean, test back. Anyway, whatever. It was an iron deficiency. And my mum was like, oh my God, that makes so much sense. And I was a bit relieved, because I just thought, I'm knackered. I genuinely just thought I was knackered, and I was a bit like, why am I so tired? I was a bit relieved that there was actually something that was really something wrong with me, and like there could be acute. They said, you just need to take these tablets 1 time a day. And they went, we will have to change them occasionally, and you will have to get them. So first of all, we started taking them from doctors, and I take 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening. Then my mum researched when I got into Para Development Academy, and they aren't good for athletes, basically, because it still wasn't helping me. So we told a doctor, and he suggested ones that are used for runners. And then we talked to the athletics people, and they said, yeah, these people things that runners use. So I tried them, and little by little it started to get better. I wasn't tired in training. I was actually really well in training. My PB started to go down again, which is what I should have done. And I was no longer falling asleep in class, except in 1 maths test. But my mum said that's normal. It's maths. Teachers started to notice I was more chatty in my thing. I slowly took it back. I didn't have to go to bed so early. I was no longer on a diet. I just went back to my normal thing. Obviously still eating healthy because I'm a runner, but not as healthy, you know what I mean? And yeah, it took better. So it was a very long process. I started getting it around the start of the track season, which is February. We didn't get it sorted until the end, which was June. So it was a long process. But I'm very glad it happens now. I still take my tablet once a day in the morning with a breakfast with orange juice, which apparently my mum helps absorb iron. But yeah, that is my story time of how I found out I had an iron deficiency. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below, like I say, if you want more videos like this, and please give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.